Hey, this is just a disclaimer that my audio is not really that good in this recording. I am not entirely sure why, but it does cut in and out every now and then. Enough with my rambling, I'll get onto the tutorial. Hey, this is Maya, and I'm coming at you with a tutorial on how to make text look like it's melting. This tutorial will be slightly short, but not really that short, but it'll be a lot shorter than what 2020 has felt like so far. Alright, so what you are going to want to do for this is create a new file. I already have one pulled up right here, but I'll just create a new one just so it'll help you understand better. This is the size that I start with, but you can start with whatever size you want, but it just depends on what you're typing and all that. And create, and here it is. And what you are going to want to do from here is not that. What you're going to want to do from here is press Ctrl, Shift, and N, and it'll create a new layer for you. What you're going to want to do with that new layer is go over to the paint bucket tool, and then choose black, whatever, all that, and fill it with black. Okay, from this layer and on, you are going to want to pull up your textures, which will be right here. You can use these type of textures if you want. I just found these on the internet. For the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to take texture 1, and then I'm going to make it so that it actually fits the document. So pardon me while I do this. Well, so what I'm doing here is that I'm just taking this corner and then I'm pressing left click and shift and then dragging out. And then I'm going to finalize that by pressing enter because that's perfect. You're going to want to go up to this curves tool right here. And when you see these bottom 4 like boxes, you're gonna want to be straight in the middle, and then you're just gonna want to drag it down so that only the highlights of the texture are there without it being really overwhelming. And you're gonna right click this and make it a clipping mask. Screen, and now you are going to want to find the center of your picture. And what I did off camera was I pressed Ctrl and R so that it brings up the rulers here. You're gonna wanna, you're going to want to bring down this line. You're just gonna press on the top over here and bring down this line, and it'll find the center for you. It should snap into place like this. Same thing with this side, bring this out, and it should snap into place. Like that. Here you are going to want to go down to your type tool, and for my text I'm just going to make a song reference and put the name of a song that I know. Beautiful. Make sure you spell everything correctly. Here. And then you click away from that and you center your text. You center it until you see these pink lines. And go back down to your text tool. Or, you don't need to do that. Never mind. You're going to want to copy this layer, and by doing that, you can just press Ctrl J right here. Alright, now that you have your text, you copy it, and you're gonna go down to this layer right here. You're gonna right click it, go up to blending options, and go down to color overlay, and I'm gonna make it a really nice purple. I'm gonna kind of make it blue, like a little closer to blue, yeah. And then press OK and OK. And then from there you are going to rasterize this, rasterize it, and then you're just gonna create a copy, which you can do by pressing Ctrl J. And then you're gonna go to the layer under it, you're gonna right click it, go to blending options, go back to color overlay, and go back to this color, and then I'm gonna make it a slightly lighter color than what it was. Press OK, OK. And then, yeah. Alright, from here, I looked back at my recording and I realized that this color is a little too similar to the color above it, so I'm going to change that up a little bit. And go up just a little bit more. And so that's just like a little more pink. Press OK and OK. And then I'm going to take my arrow keys and then I'm just going to shift it a little little bit to the right so that it's poking out. Now that you have your layers, you're going to go up to this layer right here, and you're going to shift it. That's not what I meant. You're going to shift it a little bit, and then you're going to go back down to this layer, and you're going to create another copy of it. Right click, and just like you've done with all the other ones, blending options, and then color overlay, go to this color, make it slightly red, and then I'm just going to shift it a little bit so that it looks a little more vibrant, maybe. Shift it a little more to red, make it a little more vibrant, and okay, and okay. And then I'm going to shift this to the left, and that gives it kind of like a glowing type of effect. You have all of your colors together, and it looks like it's a little bit glowing. You're gonna click this top layer, and then you're gonna press Shift, and then you're gonna scroll down all the way to your original text right here, right there, and then you're going to merge all these layers together. Right click, and then, whoops, where is it? Whoops, sorry. And merge all layers together so that it just turned into one layer, and now everything is on just one layer. Now you're gonna go up to Filter, and you're gonna go to Blur. You're gonna use this blur. I have no idea how to pronounce it, but it's this one. And then that's not what I meant to do. That is not supposed to be like that. We'll try different variations of blurs, maybe. Ooh, that looks nice. 2.2 maybe. Maybe 1.5. Yeah, seems pretty good. You can do this at whatever you feel like whatever number you feel like, whatever radius you feel like, but I'm just doing this because my text is a little blocky and I don't want it to be too blocky. Alright, then you should turn out with something like this. Unless you have a different radius, then yeah. Now that everything is on one layer, you can go over to this layer right here and you can press Ctrl J, copy it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Ctrl T, and I'm going to really drag out this text. And I'm going to bring it down a little so that it's just below the original text. And press Enter to finalize where I want it to be. And here comes the really fun part. You go up to Filter, you go up to Filter, go to Liquify, and from here you can just really mess with how you want it to. You can do this. You can make the text a little squiggly and all that. Have fun with it. And what I'm just deciding to do is really just have fun with what I'm doing. Try to be a little creative with what I do. There's different tools here that you can use, and you could just really have fun with it. I'm gonna make the text look like it's inflating a little bit. I'm gonna try to merge the tops so that it looks like the text is actually merging. And then you can take this forward warp tool, and then you can just really drag it down, make it stretchy and all that. Just really have fun with it. I apologize for my really loud mouse. But yeah, you can just really have fun with what you're doing. You can really, with Photoshop you can make anything happen. Press OK, finalize, I'm happy with what I have. And yeah. Alright, now from here, since you already have your text all edited and you had fun messing around with it, you go to your original layer. I switched these two layers because this layer being on top, it kind of covered this layer or the text behind it, so I just switched it for now. And really you could just stop here and you can just call it a day, but no. I'm gonna add a little bit of a drop shadow, and how to do that is you right click this layer, go to blending options, and you go to drop shadow, and then preview. You can add a little bit more opacity to that. Yeah, looks cool. Maybe a little less. and yeah, press OK, and then there's your finalized picture. I hope you guys enjoyed. I apologize for all the noise in the background, and I apologize for my really bad audio, but thank you for watching. That is not the end of the video just yet. Okay, so what I'm here to show you is that you can add like a little more to what this is right here, to what your picture has. So you're gonna take, no you're not, okay, sorry, my bad. You're gonna create a new layer, Control-Shift-N. The command appears to not be working, so we're just gonna do it manually. Go to layer, create new layer, layer 2, and then OK. Make sure that your layer 2 is under both of these, not unless, because if it is, then you're just going to be drawing over what you just did. Oops, I made a mistake. Thank God you can use Control-Z to get rid of that. Yeah, and just move it down again. Make sure it is below these two. So what you're going to do, take your brush, we already have the selected color. You can select whatever color you want, whether it be pink, purple, whatever color you're using. I'm just choosing to go with purple since it is the mostly dominant color here. We'll go a lot lower on the opacity. I'm sorry. I'll go a lot lower on the opacity. Make it 30%. And from there, use your brush tool and just draw around it. And it's going to make it look like it's glowing a lot more. It makes it look a little different, but yeah, it's a little bit of an extra effect. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this pink right here, and I'm going to brush it around so that it also has like a pink color to it. But yeah, that's really it. That's all I wanted to show you. Thank you for watching, and thank you for sticking through this tutorial. I hope you have fun. Yeah, thank you for watching.